Gee golly whiz, are you ready? Are you ready for a brand new episode of The Amazing Slacker? Well, let's get into it. From Atlantic City, New Jersey, Parris Island, South Carolina, BFE, Idaho, parts unknown, Colorado, and all points in between, this is the Art of Floundering podcast. Welcome to The Amazing Slacker, Part 4. Well, hello. I am Salvatore Bellari. Welcome to episode 4 of The Amazing Slacker. Yeah, Tim, I'm gonna ride you all night long. After following the bong smoke and embracing the power of doing nothing, things were starting to look up for Mr. Head. Tim, fill me up with your seed. Gee golly, if you say so. While it would appear things are going splendidly for Mr. Head, reality is getting ready to set in. Oh, Tim, you were amazing last night. I want to straddle you again. Gee whiz, Moonbeam. That would be swell, but my back is acting up this morning. Can I take a rain check? Okay, Tim. I suppose I'll see you later. Oh man, I hope Moonbeam still digs me. It's been so long since I've had sexy time. I'm glad my back can handle it, but something is really wrong, man. As the day progressed, Tim realized his situation was getting even worse. Fuck me. I better call Stan. Good old Stan, my trauma counselor. He'll know what to do. Tim, did you call your sponsor? When's the last time you've been to a meeting, pal? I'm worried you're not working the program. Stan, I don't know how to break this to you. I'm talking about my back. It's killing me. I can't even walk anymore, man. Tim, you need to think about what your role is in all this. Make sure your side of the street is clean. Fake it till you make it and pray to your higher power. Call your sponsor and start working steps 1 through 3 all over again. I'll get with you in the morning, but I think that'll get you on the right track, pal. I'll be praying for you. Thoughts and prayers. That should help Tim Head out of his predicament, don't you think? Fuck. I thought I was getting better. It feels like I'm getting worse, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I better go to the doc. Tim Head is no doubt struggling and fighting hard to return to a world that continued to move on. Gee golly, Mr. Martin, this is exciting. You bet, Dirk. It's super duper peachy keen. While I dig penetrating virgin markets, there's nothing like FaceTime with POTUS to help set the agenda. Come on, let's go see democracy in action. I'm the President of the United States. A lot of people don't even know who I am, but golly gee willikers, I'm working really super duper hard for each and every one of you. But you know what really bothers me? This marijuana problem. We gotta do something about it. Mr. President, the Penetron team is here to see you. Speaking of which, our partners in corporate America are here to offer up some solutions. Welcome to the White House, Biff. We got a problem with this marijuana. Can you help? Mr. President, that's why Penetron is here. We're here to help. And I brought my quarterback on this project, Dirk Diggler. Gee golly, Mr. President, it's a real thrill to meet you. That's great, guys. But let's get down to it. Where are we at with the Penetron Penetrator Home Marijuana Defense and High Prevention Kit? This country is going crazy with marijuana addiction, and I need to have some positive news soon. Hey, POTUS, you can relax. The Penetron Penetrator Home Marijuana Defense and High Prevention Kit is ready to launch, Mr. President. Marijuana addiction will be a thing of the past. Gee whiz, I hope so, Biff, because I'm battling marijuana addiction myself. Gee, Biff, not to be a poopy pants, I hope Penetron doesn't drop the ball like they did last time. I really need you guys to come through this time. Mr. President, you can relax. The Penetron Penetrator Home Marijuana Defense and High Prevention Kit is a foolproof design. Gee whiz, Mr. President, seriously, you can relax. Marijuana addiction will be a thing of the past. Good, because the people have spoken, and they've had enough of the empty promises of the previous administration. But hey, it's time to look forward and focus on results and rid this country of marijuana usage once and for all. That's right, kids. I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message. While POTUS and Penetron are working on a brave new world free of marijuana, Tim Head is getting a reality check. Hold on there, Doc. I'm not sure I heard you right. Maybe all those years in punk rock fucked me up as a kid. What is it that you're saying? Hey there, sport. Scientifically speaking, you're never gonna walk again. Also, the pain you're experiencing, gee whiz, it's gonna get worse, Tim. Wait a minute, Doc. You mean this isn't temporary? This is real? And I gotta live with this pain the rest of my life, and it's only gonna get worse? It's unbearable now, man. What am I supposed to do? Hey, why don't you relax there, pal? This is 2021. We have so many advances. For that pain, don't worry about it. I've got deep breathing and wellness exercises. And as far as never being able to walk again, check out this. Damn Skippy, Tim. This is your new ride, man. Why don't you go ahead and pimp it, my brother? My new ride, Doc? Do you realize how hard it's going to be seen in something like this? Where the fuck's your sensitivity, man? Gee whiz, Tim. I guess medically speaking, it does suck. But you better get used to your new life, pal. Besides, I'm not a social worker. If you're having problems adjusting to it emotionally, then why don't you talk to Stan? Hey there, Tim. I bet you're feeling pretty vulnerable right now. Why don't we go to a meeting and start working on some steps? I'm fucked, Stan. You know it and I know it. And the 12 steps, my higher power and sponsor, they're not going to be able to help me. I'm on my fucking own once again. Hey, pal. I think I'm going to give you some time to process some of those emotions, man. I'll check with you in the morning, and we can hit up a meeting then. After receiving such peachy keen news, Tim Head began the long roll home. Hey there, buddy. If I were you, I'd watch my goddamn step right now. Hey, man, I'm really sorry about that. I have a spinal injury, and I'm just getting used to this roller. Is that what you call this contraption? Well, see here now. This here's America. We don't go rolling down Main Street in these kind of contraptions. Why don't you get home where you belong, Gimpy? What did I do so wrong? It would be the first time Tim would be called a bad name. Gimpy in this instance. There would be worse to come, but for now, Tim struggled with his new life. Man, everybody seems to hate me. Maybe Moonbeam will be able to help. Moonbeam had been waiting for Tim for several hours. Gee whiz, I was hoping to straddle and ride Tim tonight. I suppose he's just not gonna show. Just then, hey Moonbeam, sorry it took me a while to make it here. Gee, Tim, is that some kind of new motorcycle? No, Moonbeam, it's called a rollerator. It's supposed to help me walk. Wow, it looks interesting. Anyway, I'm getting ready to head home. Hey Moonbeam, would you like to come home with me? I could really use somebody to talk to tonight. I'm feeling kind of vulnerable. Tim, I gotta be honest with you. We had fun. But this is weird. This chair is weird. I'm sorry, Tim. It just feels wrong. I hope you have a nice life. Needless to say, all of this was starting to get to good old Tim Head. Gee whiz. I thought Moonbeam was digging my vibe. And what was with that guy on the street wanting to kick my ass for having the stroller with me? Man, oh man, it seems like everybody hates me, man. I don't think I did anything that bad. Sure, I've made my mistakes, man. Well, Tim, welcome to your brand new life, man. And I have no fucking idea what I did to deserve this. I know I've done some things that were wrong, but I don't ever remember doing anything this bad. You mean to tell me I'm not gonna be able to walk? And this pain is for real? What am I gonna do? What are you gonna do, Tim? Are you gonna just sit there at the edge and contemplate this life? Man, I don't know if this is worth it anymore, man. I don't even feel like I got a purpose. What the hell? Am I even relevant anymore? Hey, Tim, did you forget the lesson? What lesson's that, man? Follow the bong smoke, Tim. It's gonna be okay. I don't know, Stella. I'm really afraid right now. I've never been this afraid in my entire life. It's gonna be okay, Tim. Hold on. I'm holding, Stella. I'm holding. Follow me, Tim. And as he followed the bong smoke, things started falling into perspective. Maybe this is all an illusion, man. Or maybe better yet, it's a test. Maybe my real purpose in life is to find some good amongst the chaos. I don't know, Stella. I'm afraid. We're all afraid, Tim. Just follow the bong smoke. This concludes another episode of The Amazing Slacker. From all of your good pals at the Art of Floundering podcast. I'm Will Dick, wishing you nothing but peace and love.